Where did media begin? A short history of media. 40,000 years ago, human ancestors painted on the walls of a cave on the Indonesian island of Sulawesi. They left hand stencils and other markings. Cave paintings discovered in France and Spain have been dated to 1,000 years later. Experts are unsure of the artwork's function, although others believe it was the earliest example of communicating through media. The audience for these artworks were extremely small, a wider audience. Before coming into existence, the so-called mass media had to wait for the development of new technology. The first of these was paper, which was invented in China in 100 BCE. However, it took another 1,500 years for Johannes Gutenberg to build the first printing press. This allowed books to be mass-produced, whereas previously each one had to be handwritten. The first newspaper appeared in the early 17th century, but viewership was limited because few people were literate. The reach of the media expanded as more people learned to read and write. By the early 1800s, high circulation newspapers like the Times of London had a large readership. High-speed rotary printing presses produced vast quantities, and the introduction of railways allowed for widespread distribution. The emergence of photography altered the media landscape. Matthew Brady hosted an exhibition of photographs he had taken during the American Civil War in 1862. Americans were stunned as they glanced at Brady's photos of the dead from the Battle of Antietam. According to the New York Times, Brady brought home to us the terrible reality of war. A similar impact was witnessed when Americans viewed films of the war in Vietnam being transmitted to their home television screens. New technology enabled newspapers to print images by the late 19th century. In 1895, the Lumiere brothers demonstrated moving pictures for the first time in public in Paris. Some people in the audience were terrified. The Lumiere brothers made the audience watch a movie where the train came to the station. The audience left the movie theater because they thought the train really came to them, and they got scared. When the Lumiere brothers movie came to the people, it was realistic. Just like today, media news, such as movies, series, articles, and news, although we are not 100% sure that they are real, we believe them.